Okay, ladies, let's talk about negging. Rhymes with peg, neg. Not like nagging, but neg with an E, negging. What is negging? First of all, I want to say I don't know, and I've said this before, I don't know what in the freaking hell is wrong with people psychologically nowadays. Mental illness just seems to be on. It's like the bubonic plague. It's just widespread. What in the freaking hell is wrong with people? So if you watch videos about, people in their first date and it was just a date from hell. This one lady is, she's kind of on the, shorter side of things. She's short, okay? Most men don't have a problem with that. Real men like it because if he's taller than her, he could protect her and he feels like, But if you're an asshole, you got a problem with it. So he invited her to the to go bowling. And on her profile, she had on this outfit with high heels and, fancy outfit. He says, I want you to wear this. I want you to wear this. And he took a picture of it from her profile. She said, I don't even know where that outfit is. I had that a long time ago. I just want to dress chill. We're going to a bowling alley. I want to wear jeans and sneakers and that kind of thing. Well, that wasn't going to work for him. He kept pushing and pushing and pushing. Let me tell you what that's all about. That doesn't have anything to do with the outfit as much as it has to do with, that's a test to see if I could start telling you what to do and if you're going to do it. Okay? Because if you obey me from the start, I know I can get worse and worse and worse and worse. So then, when he saw her in person, she smiled and said, hey, obviously, when you're not twisted in the head, you're happy to see the person. And he didn't smile back. And he kept saying, you're short. You're shorter than I thought you were. You're short. Kept bringing it up. Why are you... You're harassing somebody about something that doesn't have anything to do with anything. She cannot change her height. Okay? Freaking gnat. She can't change her height. So why do you keep harping on that? Why? What's the need? That's called negging. They don't like your hairstyle. They don't like your height. They don't like that you're a little rounder than you appeared in your profile. You're a little fluffier. They don't like your smile, or there's always going to be a god dang problem. Okay? Always going to be a problem. You need to leave this date as soon as possible because this person is not healthy. They might as well wear a banner on their forehead that says, I'm toxic as hell and I'm going to prove it on the first date. I got you, baby. I'm going to mess your world up on the first date. I don't know why that's so popular, and I don't know why people's kids who turn into these toxic ass fools, I don't know why your kids are so goddamn dysfunctional, but yikes. Leave the date as soon as possible. I strongly advise that you have money in your pocket so you could take an Uber, or you could drive yourself and meet the person there. So if they start acting like a straight up fool, you go ahead and excuse yourself and get the hell up out of there. Pay for your food if you need to, and then you jet. Let him figure the rest out. Sometimes they will forget their wallet, and or try to gaslight you on the first date. I've seen that too, where you asked me out. The guy said, you asked me out, and that wasn't what happened. Again, toxicity is just running rampant. I don't know what in the blue hell is wrong with people. I don't. They're going to die alone. A lot of them are dying alone, especially when they can't hop up and down on everybody. Their pecker no longer works. Their belly is so big they haven't seen their pecker in 5 years or longer. They're balding. They've got a lot of health problems. They're walking with a cane now because they done busted up their knee 50 times and never had surgery. There's going to come a point in time where being a dog and dogging people is going to come to a screeching halt. Okay? You cannot treat people like crap and expect that you are going to find the love of your life. It doesn't work like that. People are going to be up to here with you and your bullshit. Toxic people are too stupid to know that. They're too dumb to figure that out. I treat people like shit. I could die by myself. They don't understand that concept. They will understand it crystal clear when them running around treating people like hell is over. That they can't do that no more because they're not even getting lucky with nobody no more, and their pecker don't work, and they can't afford their medication, or they've got some terrible heart conditions or whatever the case is. They're limited to how much havoc they can wreak. They're wreaking havoc everywhere, and it's going to come to a grinding halt at some point. Okay? And I'm going to tell you this, and then I'm not going to make this one too long, I hope. Knock on wood, I hope. I would try to remember to, ladies, get away from them. Get away from them. Healthy people don't do that. They don't do that. Anyway, moving right along. So this is a prime example of you need to leave toxic fools alone in the beginning. In the beginning. In the beginning. The first date, the second date, the third month, whatever. Get the hell away from them. Because if you don't, they get verbally abusive, physically abusive, hurting you to the point where you have to go to the hospital or you have to go to the doctor. And you have to get a restraining order. You know why? Because all the red flags that were right in front of your eyes, you just did this. I don't see nothing. Get away from these sick bastards in the beginning. That goes for guys too. If you meet women who are narcissistic, get the hell away from them. Narcissism is not an aphrodisiac, okay? It's not. So this fool right here, and I'll try to remember to, like I said, I'll try to remember to post it. It's a Lee Hammock video, so I'm giving credit to him. This isn't what I discovered. I discovered it from watching his video. So I'm giving him the credit. And we'll, like I said, try to remember to put it in the description below. So this couple, she was seeing him for almost a year. And he started getting worse and worse because you keep ignoring the red flags. And he got physically abusive. He got verbally abusive. He has broken her coccyx, which is your tailbone. He has broken it. Fractured it. She went to the doctor. He went with her, and he's holding her hand, and he's squeezing the life out of her hand. That's nonverbals. You better keep your mouth shut. And you better not tell the doctor how that happened. Okay? She tried to break up with him before. And his mentality is, I didn't agree to be broken up with, so far as I'm concerned, that's your thing. We're still together. Oh, you done bumped your head now, dude. You wow. So we're at the point of broken bones. We're at the point of every abuse you could think of. Took advantage of her financially, even though she's on SSI, which is basically Social Security income. Basically, it's like disability, but it's not. You get a check every month, okay? And he was soaking her money and not using his money, because that's what these bastards do. You could spend all your money. I don't really want to spend mine. I mean, come on, don't be ridiculous. So she's on a fixed income. He's sucking up her money, and she's taking care of dependents, which are probably her kids. And she's got a so-called adult, cosplay adult, because he's not a real adult, and he's soaking up her money. She finally escaped him the second time. When she filed a police report, the cops told him, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Okay? So he put the cops' badge number online and said, I don't know why cops won't help. I don't know if he said victims or what, but he's trying to act like he needs help. Oh, you need help, but it's called comprehensive psychotherapy. Anyway, she got a restraining order, and a temporary restraining order. And then when they had to go to court, which I think it was 2 weeks later, I'm doing this off memory, so bear with me if there's errors or small errors. Just bear with me. I'm doing it to the best of my memory. They went to court, and all of a sudden, Mr. I don't have any money, all of a sudden, he goes to court with a lawyer. Mr. I don't have any money. I'm broke. I think she managed to... Oh, and... Wait, hold it. And... he wrote a 10-page letter to her, telling her, I'm watching you, I'm having other people watch you, keeping an eye on you, and whatever else he wrote. Hand wrote it. 10 pages. That's so incel-ish. Incels are involuntarily celibate men who hate women and want to, get a weapon and start eliminating people, which they've done. He sounds like an incel. He is a loose cannon. So Lee had said, make sure you bring every documentation that you can bring. Make sure, I don't know if you went to court already, but make sure you bring that 10-page letter of all the crap that he's pulling. Make sure you bring it. And if and when he violates the restraining order, she's like, I don't want him to go to jail. Lee said, get his ass locked up. Exactly. Don't waste your time going to court, airing out all your dirty business, all your dirty laundry with this crazy ass person, only to, when they violate the restraining order, you don't tell the cops. You just wasted all your time. All your time. Because every time they violate it, they get locked up. Okay? Every time they reach out to you, every time they reach out to their friends, every time they pop up at your house, pop up at your job, you're supposed to stay so many feet away from this person, whatever the judge orders. Every single goddamn time he violates it, he can get his ass in jail. Okay? So to avoid every single one of these scenarios, okay, get rid of the red flags in the beginning. Be smart, because you're wasting time with the loser. And what you sign up for is going to get worse. And I'm going to tell you something that Lee said. Lee said when they have nothing to offer, they have nothing to lose. When they have nothing to offer, they have nothing to lose. We're going to have to be smart. It's 2024. We have to put ourselves on a throne, not in a narcissistic way, but in a self-love way, and say, oh, wait, oh, no, 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 we ain't going on date number 2. You will never have the opportunity to neg me. You will not have the opportunity to insult the shit out of me and to physically beat me up and everything else. You're not going to get that opportunity because I see signs of your toxicity in the very beginning, which means you're out of here. I'm wasting my time with you, and there may be 1% of nice guys out there, and I can't meet them if I'm messing with your ass. So, come on, people. Don't put up with this crap. No. If you're going to be putting your business in the court, you might as well follow through all the way, or else you've just wasted your time, the court's time, your attorney's time. If you have an attorney, you done wasted everybody's time. Every time they violate it, lock their asses up. Period. Dot. End of story. Stop feeling sorry for people who hate you. Okay? Stop feeling sorry for people who hate you. And they're letting you know, in the case of negging, they're letting you know right in the beginning, I don't like you. I don't like your hair, your skin tone, your height, the way you dress. I'm going to tell you this, I'm going to let you go. Evelyn, I'll never forget it. Evelyn from Basketball Wives, okay? She had a retail store, so obviously she knows about retail and fashion. Otherwise, you wouldn't have a store because you wouldn't know what to buy because you don't know what's hip to wear. When she talked to Ocho, whatever the hell his name is, the first time she talked to him on a computer, it was on the show. So you get to witness them talking on a computer face to face. He says, stick with me, I'll teach you about fashion. What does she need to ask you about fashion? I didn't like him right out the gate. Right out the gate. Because right out the gate, he's telling her, oh, kid, you lost. Stick with me and I'll show you the way. Yeah, the way to hell. They end up getting married. One of her female friends on the show told her, I can't remember her name, told her, you need to leave him alone. He's horrible. And she went off on her, acted like she was going to physically beat her up. You just mad. You just jealous. Really? She's just jealous. Okay. She married that fool. And they got into a physical fight, domestic fight, and he headbutted her in the face, right in her head. And your friend was warning you about that, but you thought that she was jealous. She learned the hard way that her friend was right, but they're no longer friends. Somebody's trying to protect you and you acting stupid. So, that didn't work out too well. It ain't always that people are jealous. It's a lot of times when somebody cares about you, they want you happy. And if they see something shady, if they're an authentic person, they're going to tell you, I don't feel right about this person. I know you giddy for them, but I'm here to tell you something ain't right. Proceed with caution. And if you get angry and act like you're going to whoop her and you just mad because you ain't got no man, ain't nobody want a man like that, sister. Okay? Sometimes you need to be a mature adult and you need to listen to what somebody's telling you. Because the saying goes, love is blind, but the neighbors can see. You know what that means? That means that you all up in here with your emotions and you can't see your finger in front of your face. Pay attention when somebody's trying to tell you something. They see things that you don't see because your logic is blocked by emotions. Okay? Anyway, you guys take care. Don't put up with negging. Oh, let me tell you this one more thing too. So this guy goes on a date. He said, this is why I haven't dated in 3 years. Okay? Young, good looking guy too. Too young for me. But anyway, good looking guy. He went on a date with this girl. And they went to a Mexican restaurant. They agreed to go, and he was like, "That's cool because I love Mexicans, so this date's already starting good." Yeah. Mm-mm. 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 Nope. So they ordered margaritas. The margaritas are expensive. They're $10 a pop. All right. It's a tall glass, but $10, that starts to add up. Honey, she ordered several. I think she ordered between 6 and 8. Their bill came to 80 something dollars without tax. That's, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. That's before the food. She was sloshing them down. Goop, 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 goop. Did not offer to pay for nothing. He ended up paying it. He said, "That's the reason I don't date. And that's the reason I'm not going to be dating for a while. I can't do this." And then she tells him, has the nerve, after spending all this man's money, she has the nerve to tell him, "I had a good time." He's like, "I'm sure you did. You could barely stand up straight on my money. $10 a pop." He said, and this isn't unreasonable. He said, "Now, if she ordered a couple of them, I'd be okay with that. You want to get your drink on? I get it. But you talking several at $10 a pop?" Wow. Didn't offer to pay a dime. Didn't offer to at least pay 40 of it, you know, which would be half the bill or more. You could pay a little more because you sucked down several drinks. People look. Wow. Wow. So anyway, much love. You guys take care. Be careful. If somebody's negging, if you don't have your own vehicle, take an Uber home. Make sure you have money in your pocket. So if this person acts like a fool, you can be done with them. If they say, "Hey, you're going to give me some draws," or "You ain't going nowhere," you can take an Uber. If you have to call 911, you call 911. "Hey, this person's holding me against my will." You got to do what you got to do. Do not go to their home. Do not go to their home. There's no reason for you to go to their house. You don't even know them. Stop this. They want you there so they can slap some skins. Either at my house or your house. It don't matter. You're risking a crazy person taking you out of here by going to their home. That's happened a lot to people because they weren't thinking. Okay? They weren't thinking. There was a guy who the woman set his ass up. "Meet me at this park after 10 o'clock at night." And because he was thinking with the wrong head, he broke his ass to get over there. Well, he seen a guy there. She was trying to set him up to be attacked by the guy. He got out of there, went home, and got rid of the apps on his phone. He was done. And I made a comment, you're thinking with the wrong head. You don't ever go to no park at night to meet no damn body. Anyway, y'all take care. Much love, and I'll talk to you later. Okay? Bye.